So it's not the World Championship, but their championship, it's classed as a World Championship.
Now, is it true that Japanese birds, right, just sort of like cold fish in the bed? Is it true? Like, you've been around. Come on, man.
That came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
didn't it?
That's why I prove it to Rika.
How random.
Get on board with this show. This is our show.
Hey, I have a question
that,
for you guys.
Yeah.
So I need to know about the display picture on Facebook. Tell us a little bit about that.
Chrissy Lee Bates.
Yeah.
My another one of my wives.
Yeah, so I got the invite to come on your show, and I checked out the Facebook and that photo.
Mate, Chrissy Lee, I'm going to say it now. Everyone needs to hear that podcast, and I'm glad Rika was here to talk to her because Chrissy Lee Bates makes a lot of money by doing squirt shows, right? So we don't have to bring up what was in that show, but she kind of realised as a 36-year-old woman.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, all over that scene.
Oh,
We got too excited in our ears. No. Yeah. Yeah, here we are in the studio, right? Chrissy Lee, after a little while of speaking, she sat right there.
yeah.
And squirted. That's a 3 metre. You're talking about
3
times. You think
metres.
you can go good, right?
Far out.
Can you squirt 3 metres, Todd Waters?
No, I can't.
Exactly.
Can't even squirt.
Rika, the hottest part about this was Rika was holding a leg.
Oh,
and you'd never seen at that moment. You hadn't even seen a strip show.
I'd never seen, not live anyway.
How'd you go with that?
Well, she needed someone
She
to hold her
loves it.
leg, so I was
Yeah.
like, I'll hold it. Come on, Druzy.
Is that Maximus Prime?
What's that? Who's that?
Transformers.
Yeah,
It sounds like
where?
a Transformers.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie.
Come on, man.
My little bloke, he loves it though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, my son was.
There's a few of
Hang
them.
on, what are we talking about? Let's get back to the squirt show stuff.
Yeah, come on.
Why? Why?
Why?
I thought we're talking about bikes.
No, that's
1 second.
We finished that.
Yeah.
I covered all the topics of bikes.
Anyway, blah, 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 and
So
then...
funny.
Yeah. Fill
No,
us in.
anyway, back to the Japanese birds. Now, listen.
You should listen to it. You should listen to it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's actually, we might laugh about it, and it's a good photo, MattG, hey, champion. And there's a whole lot
Matt
more to
nailed
those
it.
photos, I'll be honest.
So where can we see these other photos?
Right here. But the thing about Chrissy Lee Bates is, I'm not joking when I say I would marry her. She's like not a g'day stripper.
Yeah.
She's like a
so
stylish
lovely.
woman that just graced into here, and she found herself after being married for 10 years, needing money. She went back to stripping because she's got the body made for it,
Yeah.
Thought, this is going to suck because I'm 36. Who's going to want me, Turns out a lot of dudes kind of like this stylish woman of that age. And then turns out these other girls were doing dildo shows, and she's like, I'm not going to do that, but I'll help you drive you there. After a while, after chasing the money, she did her own dildo show and accidentally squirted. And the whole party went, what the fuck? And then all the girls were like, you should do that. She said, I can do it on cue. Yeah, she did it, 5-6 times here.
Yeah.
You're kidding?
No. You should have been there, Todd
Yeah.
Waters, but
But
instead
she's
you're just
really
riding
classy.
bikes,
Yep,
willy-nilly around the world.
I was just eating healthy and riding bikes.
No, but she's really classy. She's, a real articulate, she's intelligent.
Yep.
Lovely personality, and so it was just kind of really interesting to talk to her, knowing that that's what she does for a living. It was
I got a
amazing.
little bit of a boner.
Yeah.
I was trying to be, this is the show, but I found myself going, where's my phone? Where is
Hey
it?
Google. Hey Google.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's what I
Where's
dropped earlier.
Drew's phone?
My apologies. I don't understand.
It's okay, we found it now.
Here's one for Google. Hey Google, what's the difference between Supercross and Motocross?
On the website motosport.com, they say, riders wishing to compete in Supercross must first pass through the AMSOIL Arena Cross Series. There are many other smaller Arena Cross Series that takes place throughout the country. Both motocross and supercross have races using 450cc and 250cc bikes. The 450 class is considered the highest level of racing.
Is she right?
Yeah.
What are you racing? What are you on?
450.
I've never ridden one.
Yeah?
No.
Oh, I can help you out with that.
I'm frightened, man. I got on a brand new 125 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hang on to the thing. I couldn't. And here was my mate just doing like, what gear do they do the FMX in? Is it second? Yeah. So in second, I couldn't even hold on with my fingers. Yeah. Which, you know what I mean? You get up to speed with stuff. It takes you a while to get up to speed with any new thing. But the sprint cars I used to race were 900 horsepower, which is insane. But you got up to speed with it, and after a while, you're like, this thing's a pile of shit. I need more motor. Yeah. So what are you racing in? What are you riding right now?
Honda. So I ride for Honda.
Honda.
Yeah. No, it's a great company to be with. I've been with a few over my time. I started with KDM. I rode for KDM all through my junior years and through senior. Then I went to Honda. From there, I went Suzuki.
I thought I saw a Suzuki. Yeah.
So Suzuki, then back to where'd I go? KDM, and then I went Husqvarna over in the World Championship, and then come back Suzuki, and now Honda again.
So what was the best one to ride? In your personal opinion?
What's the name of your team?
Oh, of course, you can't say anything else, can you? Sorry, that was a dumb question, wasn't it?
Well, it's kind of the trap when you interview a sportsman and someone in a business. They can only kind of say so much, because you want to say, what was the first bike? What was your favourite? What's your sort of thing? But you can't be...
no, look, realistically,
product,
bike companies are at such a high level now. They're each pushing each other up. So it's for us at our level, it's more about the team, the structure of the people that you have around you. That's important. So to be able to get the bike to the level that you need. So the Honda
team
so that's what you need. You need good mechanics. There's truck drivers driving the trucks, people getting the food. It's quite a big program.
You have catering?
No, well, the truck driver looks after that stuff,
So. That's a good... See, I get stuck on the food, man.
The food and the sex.
Whoa. Yeah. Back to Rika. On me. Oh.
Wait a minute, though. Wait, I've got a question. So, you ride dirt bikes.
Yeah.
Do you have an interest, or do you like riding other, like street bikes or Harleys or Ducati?
For sure.
Yeah.
Before I went to Europe, I had a Harley. I used to ride to the airport with my OGO gear bag across the front. So that's probably as wide as the handlebars. And I used to ride to the Brisbane airport from here.
Yeah.
I loved it. It was the best thing in the world.
Wow.
The thing I like about Harleys is, your road bikes. Yeah, I love all sorts of bikes. But a road bike in first gear, what do they do? 130 kilometres an hour. So for me, sitting on 100 on a road bike, you need to get up to 200 or 250, which I know I'm going to kill myself. Yeah. So I don't even...
someone else will do it too.
Exactly. So I don't even put myself in that position. Whereas a Harley, you start up in the car park and you just start smiling. Just the sound of it, it's rattling and it's... they're like 1600cc engines. It's like starting up your sprint car or a drag car. Like you just...
But you raise a good point, man. Like, we all head down to Iron and Resin Garage.
Yeah.
We've had Bruce here and the cool part about that particular scene building in Currumbin is it was instantly when the bikies became out of fashion.
Yep.
Like, everyone was getting around with face tats and Harleys that were like OC, what do they call them? Orange County, like just dog shit, really. Yeah. Not really wanting to ride bikes kind of thing. And then all of a sudden... Just like in the same week that the boys started Iron and Resin Garage, along came a bunch of dirt bike riders who had a whole bunch of British bikes.
Yeah.
And they just wanted to ride, but they didn't want to ride sports bikes. Like, what I'm getting at here is I come from a racing background.
Yeah.
And you definitely are.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool to find that the guys that actually race or have gone really fast, they actually ride like kind of nanas.
Yeah,
because you just
for sure.
Yeah, because you can feel the torque of the engine. Yeah, and you're not stupid at all because you know consequence.
Yeah, but we race. That's what we do. So riding, and hey, for sure, Matty Mac. You've had Matty Mac in here before.
Yeah,
he's got cafe races, and we've been up in the hills before, and we get into it. But the cool thing with Harleys is you're going through a corner and the foot pegs are scraping, and you're only doing like 60 kilometres an hour. So it's not possible to do 180 through a corner. So you're going slow, so you know your boundaries, and you have
but even
fun.
still, they're made for that. So the motor's like,
it's
something still feels really cool about being slow and
you have singlet on and it just feels cool.
And are you one of those guys that like to tamper with the exhaust? So
Yeah,
you've
got to take the exhaust off.
Why?
We just like tampering with things full stop.
Oh, is that right? No, because there's this one guy, I don't know, I think he actually lives in my complex.
Good question, but
I don't actually know what he rides. I just hear him at 5 o'clock in the morning and dead set. It sounds like a fucking jet engine.
Yeah.
Going
Can you say the noise for us, but
No,
I reckon
I can't.
Todd could work out what kind of bike it is. Go.
No,
No, really? I mean it.
because girls can't do that.
You can.
No, I
Think
can't.
about it.
No, I
Close
can't.
your eyes. Actually, pretend you're in bed, right? Lie down there. See what I'm saying? No, we're not going to get into that. Okay, what are you wearing? No, I mean it because there's
Gold Coast versus Drew Crack.
No, I mean it when I say there's like a big Harley, or there's like a sports bike. No, I can't do the words. Sound
I do like. I don't mind the sound of a Harley. The ones that but the ones that go.
Do a sound,
the
please.
Ones that the ones that are so loud that they actually you can hear the crackle and pop.
Okay, so it sounds like it might be a Harley.
Yeah.
Something that's like. How does the sound go?
I don't know.
Yeah, you wanted me to do it.
Mine sounds like a helicopter.
Yeah, mine sounds like a V8. Like, hey Google, play a sound of a Harley Davidson.
I don't have a sound for Harley Davidson yet.
Come on. Google has everything.
Wow.
But you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
What's your first thought? Is it fuck knuckle?
Oh, at 5 o'clock in the morning, yeah.
Yeah.
It is fuck knuckle.
Yeah.
Really? But then afterwards you're like...
Ooh, yeah. Who was that
No.
wild man in the streets with his leather?
Ooh.
Born to be wild.
There must be something about guys riding cool bikes and...
Getting bugs in their teeth. And...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there? But, okay, good question.
I do, yeah.
Or
Men
like
on bikes.
souped up cars or, just that kind of
Sorry,
stuff.
I'm not sure how to help with that.
She doesn't like it.
She-
Come on,
No, well, I find men on bikes attractive. Mainly, it must be the bike because you can't
Take
see
a photo of Rika getting awkward.
You can't see what their heads look like because they've got helmets on, right?
Yeah.
Well, they can't, so I guess
Maybe that's what you like about
maybe
it.
that's what well,
Right.
But and I do like souped up cars.
Maybe
I
women
love
like
a
smooth
Holden
helmet
Blue.
faces.
Yeah. Well, have you ever been to a nudist beach? Stupid
Yes,
question.
I have actually.
How'd you like that?
I was the only one wearing a bikini.
Oh, were you?
Shows
Hey,
wrong.
I've had this experience when I first went to Europe. So my mechanic was a Finnish guy, and they all go to saunas. And I'm from Cairns. We don't do saunas. Like, I don't know what the deal is with saunas. But anyway, he was on to me, let's go sauna. I was like, I don't want to go to sauna, sit in some sweaty box. Anyway, after... so after a while...
He's
But you're
evil,
from
isn't he?
Cairns.
Yeah, come on. After a while, he wants me... So we go to this sauna place, right? And I turn around, he's in there, and I'll go to walk into the sauna, and he's got no clothes on, just stand up, spread out with no clothes on. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? And he's looked at me like, what are you doing? Like, you got pants on. Like, like I'm a weirdo. And I felt like a weirdo. I took my pants off and hopped in the sauna, and I'm thinking I'm a weirdo because I was going to walk in with my pants on.
Yeah.
And everyone, it's just normal. It's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
their
Matt
culture.
G, you're from the UK. I had a mechanic when I was Formula Ford. I was racing at Winton.
Yeah.
And this is a dude I spent a lot of time with in a truck, like driving to races. And we get to Winton, we're staying at some hotel nearby that's had like group, that's the shower block.
Yeah.
And there's, me and old mate and him. We've seen each other for like 18 months. He just walks out of this like thing, balls out.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
So like,
All right, we'll get your balls out now then.
no, this is a podcast. You can't see anything. But like, your Australian goes, oh yeah, we're kind of like backing up for anything. Yeah. Oh no, I can't take my clothes off, can I? But yeah, you go to Europe, everyone's got the kid off. It's
Do
just,
they?
Yeah.
Well, where does it start though? I really genuinely mean it. Like, because there's no, In Japan, Japan you've got like hot springs.
Yeah.
People get naked, but for us,